Hey guys, Kamina the Koach here. I shouldn't be doing this. I'm at work. Such a bad girl. Don't judge me. So sometimes I just have to get it out. Apparently, this week I have a lot to get out. So, you know that I try to do my videos about advice, emotional advice, and life advice based on science. So, empathic, but to explain that scientifically, I've also done a video about being HSP. I'm a highly sensitive person, and that's a genetic thing. So when we say that people are empathic and they just know things, what it is their brains are kind of wired differently. And again, your brain is designed to be efficient. So it's constantly reading patterns and realigning itself to apply these patterns so that it can expend the least, it can be as efficient as possible, expending the least amount of energy possible. So this can be a blessing and a curse for those of us who are highly empathic, those of us that are really sensitive to patterns. We see patterns very clearly, we pick up on patterns very keenly. A lot of times I can be, I try to not speak on things that I see because a lot of times it gets me thrown into this box of, oh, she is really judgmental or kind of condescending, maybe. It's always very interesting though, because people in general, if I am disturbed enough that I have to speak on a situation, in general, people usually always return to me to say, wow, you were right. So it's a blessing and a curse. Um, in general, it keeps me out of trouble. It keeps me from, so when I see the patterns in a person, the patterns of narcissism, the patterns of destructive behavior, I can backpedal and kind of save myself from it. I suppose the curse of it is it kind of isolates me. Um, it kind of keeps me in my own little empathic bubble. Um, a lot of people, when they hear introvert, they think shy, and I'm by no means a shy person. Introversion actually just means you're easily overloaded, and I am, because I take in so much information. Have you ever met somebody who's just oblivious? I think they seem like really happy people because they're not picking up on all these waves. They're not picking up on all these signals. So I suppose that the title of this video will be empathy, or being an empathic blessing or a curse. You know, and then in general, those of us that are highly empathic are usually also introverted, and which also a blessing or a curse. It doesn't mean I don't like people. It just means I'm very selective and I see you. And it's not like I'm a fortune teller. I'm not. I just see patterns more clearly than most. So just things have been kind of going on here at my job, and it just makes it very uncomfortable for me, and people are starting to see the things that I kind of foretold more clearly now. So I just had to get it out. It helps me to be able to talk to you guys. I love you people. So, the coach isn't always perfect either, and no, not ever perfect. So sometimes I need some love as well. So I just needed to get that out. Yes, I'm highly empathic. Yes, I'm really the definition of an introvert, but that doesn't mean that I don't love people, and it doesn't mean that I'm a fortune teller. Yeah. So, anyways, that was all for today. No real advice. Just your empathetic friends that seem to know, just know things. Just know that there is some science behind that, and it's not necessarily pseudoscience. So, anyways, Kamina the Koach coming back at you next time. Wishing you love, peace, joy, and happiness. I'll see you. Bye.